This is the Tower Fan by ProverTech. When you open this fan, you have the display on the fan and the buttons on the top. Power, timer, oscillation, plus and minus. On the display, you also see temperature. I have a Bluetooth signal and it's in night mode. You get a remote that you can control the power. You can turn it off and on. Same buttons, oscillation, timer. You can turn off the beep. They also have an app. This is the Prodigy Tech app. In this app, we can simulate nature. We can make it a cooling fan. In each one, you can set different levels. You can put it on automatic. This one's really cool. It will vary the speed of the fan depending on the temperature. You can have sleep mode, and those are the 4 main modes. Each one has speed level and a range. Sleep mode only goes up to 5. Cooling goes up to 8. You can also turn on the oscillation from here. I can turn on the tone again. I can turn the display off of the fan in a child lock. I can also create user modes. I can make a cooling mode, change the icon to what I want, and name it. Save it. Now I have a mode set up just for what I want. So all of these levels are pre-programmed. So if it's above 30C, it'll go up to 5. 35C goes up to 6. Above 35C it goes to 8. That's the highest level. If it's below 15, it stays at level 1. We could change above 15.6, I can go to level 2. I can change each one of these to go to a higher level, and maybe at 25 is pretty high, so maybe we want to go all the way up. We can go up to 8 at 25. We're at 20.6. We're right at the edge that's going to put us at level 8. So these are all customizable. Say our temperature drops down, it would automatically slow the fan down. And it's so quiet. When it's operating, you can hardly even hear it. It's a nice, it sounds almost like a white noise generator, and it's very consistent sound that would be nice to have at night. Go into the settings and change the temperature unit to Fahrenheit. That will match what's on the phone, and check the time zone is New York, so we're good there. I'm gonna let's add a sleep mode, name it night. Let's add another one, auto, another one, cool, another cool. Okay, so we set 5 different modes, and it looks like you can set more. Those are just one click, and it just goes right to it. Now, this other thing that I found is this smart down at the bottom of the screen, automation. So we're gonna go into the automation. We're gonna hit this smart button at the bottom, go into automation. We're gonna add an automation called Auto 1. When all conditions are met, weather changes, when the humidity is damp. Next, we are going to operate the device, nature, turn on oscillation and the tone. Hit next, and we'll save. So when we have a humid day, we're going to turn on the fan and turn on oscillation, and that is on. So now we have this automation batch control. And then we can go back and just run the fan however we want. We can select our modes that we've programmed in, change it however we want, and we're done. One question I asked the manufacturers, how did they know what the weather was in my area? And what they told me is that the Prodigy Tech app has the capability to access the weather conditions from around the globe. Once users grant the app permission to access their location, the geographical coordinates are translated into latitude and longitude. The server then taps into the reputable global climate information platform to fetch the weather data for those specific coordinates, which includes useful details like temperature, humidity, and wind speed. This information is then sent straight to the user's mobile device, allowing them to use weather conditions as triggers for automation. You can set up several automations to do multiple things like turn on lights, turn on HVAC, turn on fans. Anything you can think of with the equipment that is compatible with this app, you can set up an automation for. Alright, thanks for watching. This is a really neat fan. I really love the features. Highly recommended.